Hello, wonderful people. Welcome to this session all about stretch and strength. And today we're going to use yoga blocks. So, you're all familiar with the yoga blocks. So, we'll just use them to enhance the workout. So, if you are new to this channel, so please listen to your body and just do the exercise that are fit for you today. If you feel like there is an exercise that you cannot do or it challenges too much your balance, so please make sure you hold on to a wall or to a chair. If you have any medical or physical conditions, so please check with a physician before you start any exercise regimen. Otherwise, let's get started. So we'll start in the middle of the mat and let's just do the transition from the outside world that we know so well to the inside world. So we pay attention to what happens inside of the body. Let's close our eyes and focus on the breath. We ground ourselves on the breath. The legs, the hips, the uh, feet are inner hip distance apart. And you feel the stability on both feet. You feel the verticality of the body. And you breathe in, breathe out. And again, breathing in and gently breathing out. One more time, breathing in and gently breathing out. So on the next inhale, you can open your eyes and bring the yoga blocks without holding them, just placing them on top of the palms. So we do some shoulder mobility and stability. So we bring the blocks in front of us and then we open them wide. And again, we bring them in front of us and we open them wide. One more time. And now as we flex the knees a little bit, we try to go around with the blocks without losing them. So try not to grip them, just keep them placed on top of the palms. One more time. So feel that mobility and stability at the wrist, elbow, and the shoulder. One more time. So, and also bend forward. So adjust the body as you need to go along with these props. So let's put both blocks down. And as you come back in a vertical stance, pull the navel in. One of our usual mantra is always like pull the navel in, engage the core, engage the glute. Lift the hands all the way up towards the ceiling and then gently round the spine. And as you round the spine, come down with the palms all the way down. So here you can have the blocks um, in the using the length of the block, so you can place the palms downward so you feel the stretch on the back side of the legs. And again, pull the navel in, come all the way up, take the arms all the way up towards the ceiling, stretch, and then pull the navel in around the spine. And you can move the blocks on the short side. So again, you feel even a deeper stretch. Stay here for a breath or two. Feel that stretch on the back side of the legs and the lower back. And initiate, pull the navel in, come all the way up towards the ceiling, stretch the hands up towards the sky, spine is stretching up, and again, pull the navel in towards the spine, round the back, and then take the blocks like on the short side and play with this for a while. So coming from the length, the width, and now just placing the palms down on the blocks, facing, uh, stretching the backside of the legs even more. And for the next one, we'll come all the way up and now step on the blocks and make sure you are safe. So center, pull the navel in, and as you lift the arms all the way up towards the ceiling, round the spine, And maybe if you have good mobility and flexibility, you can come all the way down with the palms touching the mat. So feel the stretch in the back side of the legs even deeper. So feel that challenging, challenging stretches in the back side and lower back. Very good. Come all the way up. Now step one leg backwards and press the block forward. We're going to stretch deeper. So as we lower down into a lunge, so find your stability, and as you initiate, you can touch down with the knee. So lower the knee down all the way and feel that stretch. You can move the block even farther away from the other knee, so you have a deeper stretch here. Inner thighs should be feeling good. Wonderful. And then again, find your balance. So press the toes down, the back toes down into the mat and press and come all the way up. Find your balance. It's challenging. Yes, the whole all the muscles in the body are like um, working to maintain the stability. And again, lower all the way down and feel the stretch. Both thighs, inner thighs are stretching even deeper. Very good. Stay here for a breath or two. And let's place the palms down in front of the block. So you feel the stretch even deeper here. As usual, we'll take one arm up towards the ceiling. And let's take the other arm up. And gently, as you lower the palms down, bring them up on the knee. Again, we lift up with control. Control the body as you lift up. And we switch the block to the other leg. So make sure you step on the block and the back leg has sufficient space in between the feet so you can maintain the stability. Start the descent, engaging the core muscles and the glutes and tapping down with the knee. Lower the knee all the way down. If you need to adjust, move the block a little bit further away, but not too much because you have to go all the way up. Stay here and stretch. Feel the stretch in the inner thighs. And then lower the palms down. Let's open up one arm all the way towards the sky. The other side. Oh, one side is always more tense than the other. You feel more stiffness, but go with your range of motion without forcing it, just noticing the body. And then plant the toe back and again gather the forces and lift the body all the way up. We stay here. We go one more time down. So feel the all the muscles engage here. Very good. There we are. And this time we come all the way up and we'll stay up. And we'll just come back to center. Take one or two breaths. So place both blocks at the edge of the mat and walk to the other edge. We're going to walk our palms all the way to the blocks in the plank position. So you all know this movement. Pull the navel in, bring the arms all the way up towards the sky. Again, we stretch the spine as we start rounding the spine all the way down. Place the palms down on the mat, bend the knees. Now walk the palms, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and land on the blocks. So feel a little bit elevated here, breathing in and breathing out. So maintain the plank here, and we'll step outside of the, we'll step inside. So we go in, out, out. When we do out, out, we are on the block. So in, out, out. And again, in, out, out. And again, in, out, out. Two more times. In, out, out. Last one. In, out, out. Very good. So we'll take one of the um, block and put it away. And now we just move one block so we can put both palms on the same block. We are elevated and well, we are elevated and we hold on to this one. So we go into mountain climber with one leg, bring the knee to the chest and now push with the toe, the block, feel the core muscles all the way down. With the same leg, push the block forward. And that's one movement. Then switch to the other leg. So bring the knee and then grab the block, extend the leg, and then bring it back. Feel all the muscles in your body working. Okay, the other one. Now that you know what to do, just slide um, the block with one leg and then bring it back. And then just use the other leg and bring back. So you should feel all the core muscles working here. And maybe just sweating a little bit. But here we go. Okay, we do one more on each leg. So hang in there. One more on each leg. Oops. And coming back. Yeah, it may not be so smooth in the beginning. This is your first time doing the exercise, but that's okay. So child pose. Now, in the child pose, let's place the blocks under the palms and reach out through the arms. Now, the torso has a chance to go in between the knees, open the knees wider, and go a little bit in between the arms. So the arms are slightly elevated, so you go a little bit lower. You can rest the forehead down on the mat. Very good. And then slightly lift up and push, close the knees and push with your palms the blocks backwards. So we are going to use the blocks here to lift up and open the knees wide. So feel the stretch in the knees, feel the stretch in the shoulders. Very good. Lower back on the heels. Now switch these blocks so they stand on the length part and then push them forward. And again, we go into child pose and you open the knees so the torso goes in between the knees and you stretch a little bit more at the upper level. So shoulders and arms, you can lower the forehead down on the mat. That's your stretch here. Now slide the palms, lift the torso up, slide the palms with the blocks, like behind your hips, and then push the palms into the blocks and lift up. You're a little bit more elevated. Open the knees, inner hip distance apart, soles of the feet are almost together, and push the hips forward. Feel that stretch. Okay, one more time. Lower the hips all the way down as you slide the blocks. Now lift the blocks even higher. So you can go in child pose, opening the knees and feel that stretch as it goes in between the arms. The arms are all stretched out. Lower the forehead down on the mat. Feel that deep stretch in the torso. And then gently slide your blocks again. Make sure you're safe now. And as you press down, not on the side. So you make even pressure. So you lift up. And now you are even more elevated. And you feel that stretch from the hip all the way to the knees. It's a deeper stretch. It helps the shoulders Can move the chin towards the chest and move the back, the head a little bit backwards, not too much. So control the length of the spine here. So lower down, very good. We'll stay um, on the sit bones. So we switch here. So we stay on the sit bones and open the legs as wide as the mat. As we put the blocks in front of the ankles, take both palms on the back side of the head and lift the spine all the way up. You can take the elbows as wide as possible. So twist on one side, very good. Twist on the other side, very good. So twist again on one side, twist on the other side. Now dive forward as you twist and stay with the palm on the block and the other palm is facing up in the back. So feel that press the palm down into the block and at the same time you press the back side of the knee down into the mat. Very good. And we switch. Coming back to center, lift the spine all the way up. Twist again on the other side and reach up with the palm down on the block. The back hand is reaching backwards with the palm facing up. You can rest it down on the mat, but feel that deep stretch. Very good. We'll stay here. We'll open the knees on the side and replace the block so we can elevate one ankle and feel the stretch. So place the palms outside of the frame of the body and stretch forward. One leg is elevated, and in the one that is elevated, you really feel a deeper stretch. Go even farther away with the palms. So go as far down as you can, again, without forcing it. And then slide the palms back. And we switch. You lift the other ankle up on the block, and then the other leg is like following along. It's one line here. Palms outside of the frame of the block body. And you slide the palms away, breathing in and feel that deep stretch. Go away even more. Take the palms away. Yes. Stay there for a breath or two. And always direct the breath wherever you feel you have that tension. Very good. Now we are back and we put both um, soles of the feet high on the block. Yep. Again, we place the palms outside. For some of you, that's enough. Just going here. Make sure you stay with the spine is elongated. And then you can try a little bit farther away, going with the palms, or you can take the block with the legs closer to the body. So you can try both ways and see which one gives you the better stretch, deeper stretch, and which one you need the most today. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, we are going to extend the legs and again get hold of those blocks. Place them down at the back side. So we lift up into a upward plank, lifting all the way up. So feel the stretch in the body as you lift up here, stretching the shoulder, pressing to the heels, lift the hips up, stay there for a breath or two, lower all the way down. As you lower down, very good. So now take the palms up towards the sky, press the palms together, and now from the hips fold forward and go past the toes, wherever you can catch the toes, or if you are new, somewhere between the knee and the ankle, but keep the spine elevated. So feel that stretch in the spine. One more time, we are going to switch the position of the block. So Then again, make sure you stay in the center and you press equally. So you control the blocks and the body. Press into the palms, press into the heels. Lift the hips up, squeeze the glutes. Stay there. Let's count to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower all the way down with control. Very good. On the next one, we are just going to uh, bend one knee and place the palm down on the yoga block. Heel, it's down in line with the palm, and the palm is on the yoga block. So now we lift up and we are slightly more elevated. So lift the back leg up on the toes. You're on the toes. Push the hips up and stay here in the stretch. Breathe in and lower all the way down. Very good. On the next one, we are going to switch into a side plank position. So just giving you a head up, breathing in, you're slightly elevated, press up. Now extend the leg and stay here and slowly lower all the way down. If you need to move the position of the palm, it's wherever you feel comfortable. Some people just press the palm down with both, with all the fingers spread out. So it's up to you how you want to keep the palm so you are safe. The other side. So again, sit up and gently lift the body up. This is the first one. You push the hips a little bit higher and you push the heel up. So you press into the hips even higher. You can open up the arm and then gently with control lower all the way down. On the next one, we're going to lift all the way up and we go into a side plank. Okay, so make sure the position of the palm will support you as you lift up. So we lift up into an arrow, come all the way up, and then as you adjust, make sure you bring both legs here and we'll stay here, breathing in and gently breathing out. Lower the hips down with control. Very good. Let's have the leg crossed again. And as you lift I will stay with facing the camera. As you lift the chest up, we'll place the palms behind the hips and we lift up on the knees. So stretching, like really feel the stretch from the knees all the way to the shoulders and feel especially that part between the hip and the knee stretching and shoulder to the elbow all the way stretching. Lower down with control. Switch the grip of the legs and lift all the way up. Push the hips forward. Wonderful. And lower all the way down. So place the soles of the feet down into the mat. And as you lift up, we lift up in tabletop, but you're slightly elevated on the shoulder part. Now we do some triceps dips. Okay, so just move the hips down and bend the elbows. So touch down with the hips and up one. Elbows go in, not outside, not that's the chicken wings. Okay, so elbows go in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. So let's stay here. Let's place the soles of the feet together and we'll do some gentle loving care to the wrist because we have used the wrist a lot, but the yoga blocks are soft. So maybe it's softer when you press the palms into the yoga blocks than when you press into the mat. Okay, now we elevate them. we do the dips, elevating them. So make sure you are very close, the hips are very close to the blocks. You press into the middle of the blocks, and you have the option to bend the knee, but take the legs a little bit farther away. As you lift up, you need more force. Lower down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, woo, and 10. If you are daring, let's see if we can do that with the palms facing up. Make sure, because if you fall here, it's a danger to your wrist. So make sure you know what you're doing before you try that. Or you can just keep them on the small side or even like this. So, but if you can control them, lift them up, and let's see if I may not be able to do that. Okay, so bring the legs closer to you, and then slowly, let's see if you can take the legs away and lower down. 1, just 3, 2, last one, 3, and lower all the way down. Yeah, that's the most challenging one. But let's do one challenging with turning the yoga blocks this way. So again, make sure you know what you're doing. Take the legs outside. Extend the legs. So extend the legs, press the palms down, and lift up. As you lift up, we stay here and you bend the elbows and touch down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Very good. And 10. Okay, you feel that. So take the palms forward and just stretch the upper body, round the spine here and stretch forward. Press the palms down into the blocks. Really push the shoulder blades backwards. Okay, last sequence. So that's why we do strength and we do stretch. So we are on all four, and actually let's place them down like that. We are on all four, and we try to bring the chin down in between the blocks. So lower the elbows, come in, and you lower the head down. All right, not the chin, the forehead. Or maybe the chin. Okay, 2. Let's see. Maybe if you can do better with the chin than the forehead. See if you can go up to 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whew, and 10. And now we're going to child pose. Whew, whew. So a lot of these exercises require the stabilizing muscle to work really hard to maintain the position and hold the balance. When you add props to the body, they always challenge the balance and sometimes the coordination. So now it's our opportunity to stretch, lower the forehead down on the mat, stretch the arms, stretch the shoulders, open the knees so the torso goes in between the knees and in between the arms. Very good. And we'll slide the palms backwards. So we lift again. Last time we lift all the way up here. Oh, and that should feel good. We can finish the class all the way down, sitting, palms facing up as we started. And here, bring the elbows in. You open the palms on the side, so keep the elbows in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Opening the collarbone. So now one palm goes down, and you press into the palm, and the other one, so make sure it doesn't fall. So switch up in the air, stretch, and as you press into the palm that is down on the mat, you stretch the arm that is up. It's a variation of the mermaid with the yoga blocks. And then come all the way up. So lower this one down. I have to go this way and place the other hand, palms facing up, rotate up in the air. Make sure the block doesn't fall. Imagine that you have a hold, you hold a cup of coffee, hot, 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 and then stretch and go as deep as you can. Wonderful. Now get rid of the yoga blocks, place the palms down on the knees, stretch the spine. The neck, the spine are in one straight line all the way elongated towards the ceiling. Shoulder blades nice and relaxed along the spine. Shoulders relaxed. Close your eyes. Follow the breath. Breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. Breathing in and gently out. Big smile so you can open the eyes and go back to the room with an elevated tonus, stretched, more strength, with the core engaged, great posture, and the energy flowing through the body. And why not energize for the next activities of the day? So thank you so much for joining me today for this class that was a little bit different. You're just using the yoga blocks, but I hope you can find the usefulness of the yoga blocks. Thank you, Diana. So glad that you could join me today. Happy to see you on the other side of the screen. All of you who will see this recording later, so thank you for your presence on this channel as usual. And that makes us going forward every time we have the audience and every time we have feedback from you. It's way for me to go forward. Thank you again. I wish you a wonderful day and hope to see you soon whenever you can during the live sessions. If not, uh, whenever you can. If you have friends and family that may benefit from these classes, so please forward them the link or just invite them to practice with us. Have a wonderful day and bye for now.